Hey everybody, welcome to Trading Capital Exclusive Analysis. In this video, we're going to be discussing the Tesla chart, the daily and weekly chart. So many people were bulled up on Tesla and expecting a continuation move to test basically this 290 and 300 plus level based off of this potential bullish breakout. Here at Trading Capital, we were not bullish on Tesla. At least we're now neutral, but we were shorting Tesla and we actually covered our position today off of this massive 4-day decline that we've seen in the equity market. So, what is happening with Tesla? Are the bulls lost this pattern? Are we going lower? Well, we're kind of at a little bit of a no man's land, but a very, very important spot for the bulls to maintain. What I'm about to show you on the weekly chart is very clear as to why we got rejected. You simply draw your trend line from your previous pivot high all the way up top, and you connect these two pivot highs, so 3 pivot tops up here, intersecting through this pivot. You basically got rejected at that area of resistance on the weekly chart. Now, if we zoom in on the daily chart, we're just going to erase this trend line for now. You can clearly see that trend line of resistance was a heavy, heavy sell side pressure area for the market participants. But there's still a bullish pattern that we're going to give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. If you take this trend line from your previous high over here, which was sitting at around 298, and you connect it through this pivot, this pivot, this pivot, this breakout impulse green bar, Tesla has now done a full round trip back to the breakout zone. So not only did you fill that beautiful technical gap today, but you retested and tapped that trend line. And it did happen on heavy volume today. So what this is telling me is that Tesla's actually likely going to bounce from here. And as long as you hold above this neckline on the daily chart, there's still a potential for this inverse head and shoulders to play out. Now, if you get a close back below this daily chart session, this pattern could fail and you could come all the way back down to your next support level, which is around this upper boundary wedge pattern. So we'll call it around 210, 211, depending on where you hit on the charts. And then if you were to breach that support, it's not healthy for Tesla. But we'll give the bulls the benefit of the doubt. Personally speaking, I do not hold any position in Tesla anymore. We did cover our short, banking from 253 all the way down to pretty much the low of the session today. But again, it's really a little bit of giving this pattern some benefit of the doubt, because if you were to use this pivot high exactly to this pivot high to this pivot high instead of intersecting through the bodies and the top wicks, then you could arguably say on the bearish side that Tesla got a daily close below the neckline, which typically causes a failure of a bullish pattern. So again, I'm going to give this pattern a little more wiggle room and use a little bit more of these lower boundary wicks as well as these bodies of the candle, bodies of the candle, bodies of the candle. And I'm going to say the bulls held it, and I will give it the benefit. But if I start to see a bearish pattern off of this area or more weaker price action, that's my signal to actually continue to look for bearish setups in the QQQ and Tesla charts. So as of now, I'm wanting to see how we react off of this support level. If we get a flush down through tomorrow, I do believe this can actually be bought as a day trade and potentially a little bit of a swing trade. I'm expecting some sort of a bounce off of this level, but we really have to wait and see if it is a continuation move to the upside to complete this breakout of this inverted head and shoulders on the daily, or does this become a failed daily inverse head and shoulders? Lots of things to consider with this mega cap name, but typically Tesla is a very important stock for overall retail sentiment in the market. If you found this video helpful, please definitely check out my tradingcapital.ca website, where I run a day trading and swing trading service. Nothing is financial advice, but you will get access to all of my direct trade alerts, both the long and the short side. We've actually covered 5 winners already this year, and we just entered 3 new trades today. So very exciting times here in the market as we progress into 2024. Take care, everybody. Please give this video a like down below, and we'll see you tomorrow.